Now then YouTube, I'm the Toffman and welcome back to episode 11 of Sky Factory. I have in my hand some ancient spores, guys, and this is what is going to help us get the soul sand we need. So, on dirt, we simply right click, and there we are. We've got our first piece of mycelium. Now, I'm going to want, a couple more pieces of mycelium. That's why I've got some more of that going around. I don't know if this spreads like what grass does, but we will certainly find out at some stage. So the next thing on the list, guys. Oh, should we have a quick look actually, just to make sure that... Oh. Nope, still no more. The next thing on the list, guys, is a barrel. That's right. I think I've got enough for this. I can't remember how to actually craft those barrels now. Would if I could spell it right though first. That would go down well. Okay, yeah, I do remember. Simply like this. Now I need to get a bucket of water in one of these, and you will see exactly why in just 1 second when I go ahead and grab one of them. And I'm going to take my oak barrel over here where I've got my little farm. Ah, it does spread. Nice. Well, I'm going to put you down there, and I'm going to put the water in there. Over time, what this will do is change, guys, into witch water. You can see it actually darkening in colour now, and it'll go purple. And when we're at that stage, we've got to do something else. Well, just before I've used all my sand, I had to go and pop and get some... Ooh, mushrooms. Sweet. So, in here is now called witch water. And if you mix this with sand... Oh, guys. Soul sand. And there you go. That's how you get soul sand. Now, if we went and sifted this soul sand out, we would be guaranteed to get ourselves nether quartz, wherever it's gone. Nether quartz, guys. So, that is how I'm going to be getting the nether quartz needed for the reservoir. However, don't forget, guys, that to make fused quartz, we need an alloy smelter, which means we need something to power it. Luckily, we have that Stirling generator that I had earlier, and we'll have enough nether quartz to be able to build that. So, the alloy smelter, let's go and have a look, see how hard that would be to actually go and build. Now, we need nether brick. Ooh. Okay, we need furnace, we need machine chassis, and, whoa. Okay, we should have enough to be able to deal with this. The gold itself is not a problem. Ooh, it nearly was a problem, but it's not. And we need one more copper ingot for our troubles. You know what, let's turn it all into copper dust, eh? Good, good. And we'll go ahead and pop that into there. Whoops. Into there. We'll grab a piece of copper ingot there. We do need a furnace as well. So let's go ahead and craft that up. Now that machine chassis is different entirely, and I'll show you that in just a second. We're needing 4 of that, which is no problem either. Oops, wrong word. That way, that's it. And there we are, basic capacitors. 2 of them, that goes a bit like that. And I need that chassis, which we should have enough stuff to be able to deal with that. There's 4 in there, and we should have some iron bars already left over. No problems. Nice and easy does it. Every time. Yeah, they are. Machine chassis. So, next on the list is nether brick. Now we need netherrack for this, and I'm sure that there is a way of creating netherrack. I think it's lava in a crucible or something like that with redstone, or lava in a barrel with redstone. It's one of the two. Give me a second, guys, and I'll look it up. It is indeed, guys. Let's go and grab some lava. Oh, I thought I put more in there than that. Oh well, we'll put more in there in a second. We need redstone first. Just a pinch of redstone in with lava. Pop you there. Redstone in. Ah, and there we go. Netherrack. Now, to be able to get the nether brick that we're going to need, we're going to want 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. We're going to need 20 nether bricks themselves. Which is 1 netherrack. So we're going to want 20 netherracks. So I'm going to need 20 buckets of lava. This is going to be fun, guys. And I'm definitely not doing this on camera. I'll be back. Okay, that It's quite daunting, I've got to say. I looked at the recipe for the reservoir. It needs 8 of these things. Now, it means that I basically need a stack of nether quartz, which basically means I need a stack of soul sand. And God forbid should I, be doing that manually. I'm going to try to automate that in a second. However, I'm going to also want to automate getting lava. Now, I've heard from some people that put in these things, this right here, the transfer pipe there, and hooking it up to the crucible actually works, and it does put cobble straight into there. So let's go ahead, and I think we need some more of this stuff actually. How do we craft this? Stone slab's not a problem. Redstone and glass. Ooh, glass may be a problem, but not for long. Not for long, guys. If we can go ahead and grab ourselves a stack of cobblestone and put that in there, we'll start changing that into gravel. And we'll be back for that. I've made some smooth stone. So there's 6 of them. It's just literally the glass now. So I think we've got enough gravel to make some glass. And we can go ahead and do that. It should do it the right way around. That's alternating it. I only needed the 2. Thank you. That'd be brilliant. And let's go and waste some coal and put that in there, and we'll make some glass and make some more of these transfer pipes, because I believe that I can also automate the production of soul sand by doing this exact same way. However, using liquid rather than cobble. Obviously, I do it the other way around. I'm putting liquid into it and then adding the sand into it as well. So we'll see how it goes, guys, and we can always try it. If it doesn't work or whatever, then it doesn't work. But there we are, some more of them, which is good news. I shall go ahead and hopefully I can go ahead and just come out the top of this right there. Yes, I can. Brilliant. And we'll go ahead and follow this and trace this all the way around. Now, I don't know if I need a transfer node on this side or not. I know I need the transfer node to keep it, to take it off. Now, will that fill that with cobblestone? This is what I'm asking. Or do I need a transfer node on here? Now, it's going to take a while for it to check the inventory. Don't think it's actually finding it. I may need another transfer node. Let's go ahead and try this out. I don't know if this even works. I've heard from people it does. So, an ender pearl, 2 redstone, pipe, stone, and I believe I've got all of that because that's what I was asking. That's what I was going to make for the liquid one. So ender pearl, chest, smooth stone. Oh, I need 2 redstone, don't I? I've only got 1. 2 redstone, please. Fantastic. That like that, that, and then last but not least, that. Now this gives me 4, so that's brilliant. I'm going to want some liquid ones at some stage, you see. Now, it's not actually filling anything up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to grab this as well. I'm putting this on the side. And hopefully, this works. Please tell me it works. Is it going to work? Is it going to work? I don't know if it is or not, guys. I don't even know if it's attached, It looked like it was. Okay, let me try it. Let me try it a different way. No. Come back here. Come back here. It just doesn't look like it's getting any stuff in it. Now, I'm pretty positive people have been saying about this, that it does work. How is this working then? Okay, let me move this transfer pipe a second, and oh man, it would help if that bloody barrel wasn't there. Right, checking inventories. It's checked. Well, it did check all the way along the pipe there. I don't know if it put anything in. It should be putting stuff in it. I'm pretty positive it should be putting stuff in there, because it takes cobblestone. Let me just have another look at this suggestion that this person said. I'm pretty sure that that this works. Well, guys, I finally got it working. I messed around with it and I put a transfer node on the top and stuff like that. but it just so happens that that works perfectly fine. So I didn't need to do that really. But okay, we're just going to put that back on there like that. And now we need to automate getting the lava out. And just so happens, guys, that I do have a tank, a spare tank kicking around. But I need a liquid thingamabobbins. There we are, I've got a spare tank. I do need a liquid, a liquid node, a liquid transfer node. So I need 2 lapis for this, a bucket, 2 iron, and 1 of them. So we should be okay for that. So 2 of them, I've got a bucket, there's no problem there. 2 lapis, which we should have plenty of that. Yep, we do. And what else was it? That was it, and the transfer node. Okay, I think we can go ahead and craft that now. Brilliant, transfer node. That's only 1 though. Bucket, I need to use my bucket as well. Let's go ahead and nab some more of that iron. Because I'm going to want... do I need another one though? Do I actually need another one? Let's go and find out, guys. Transfer node for liquids then. What I'm going to do is... Oh my god, shall I move my... Nah, let's build it around it. Why not? So, whoops. That's not what I want to happen. Let's pop you there then. And... Oh, hang on a minute. Because I'm going to want to come out of here, so... Okay, and we should be able to just go like this. And it should... Oh, there we go. We have lava automated now, guys. How fantastic is that? Not only is that fantastic, guys, but it does mean that I can go ahead and do something with the automation of crafting netherrack, maybe. So, as you can see, no lava in there at the minute. It's just full of cobblestone. So we'll leave that to do its job. And we'll leave this too, because I've got just over a block, so it seems there. The same goes for this. The same goes for this. I'm going to need to go ahead and automatically fill this with water this time and put sand in after it. So I'm probably going to want another liquid node anyway, if that is the case. Just the other way around. I need... the thing is that I need a reservoir to be able to do this properly. I need an endless water source that it pulls out of. And unfortunately, without making like pumps and stuff like that, the only other way of doing it is manually. Or, when I get a reservoir, I can do it with a reservoir. Or I could just build another tank, put the tank next to it, fill it full of water as much as I can, and then leave it. I suppose could do that, but I don't know, guys. I don't know. We shall have to see. We shall have to see about that. But there we go. I've got lava automated at least. And welcome back, guys. Well, I've gone ahead and it's been quite a while actually since I started episode 11. Now we're in episode 11 still, and as you can see, I'm on day 92. So I have been busy in between little bits of recordings that I've got here. So I said I was going to wait for this lava tank to actually fill up here. However, I have an idea, and this system here. This system is going to change slightly because I want to extend it. Whoops, a bit of lag spike there. I want to extend this system a little bit and see how I can maximise the amount of lava I can get out. It probably means multiple amounts of crucibles there, and probably heating them up with netherrack from underneath. But we'll sort that out, I'm sure. Now up here, people have been giving me ideas on what to do. Now apparently, I can also add bone meal into the sprinkler, and it will go ahead and accelerate the growth rate of crops. However, they don't know if it accelerates the growth rate of magical crops. So, I don't know. I seem to be getting more seeds doing it this way. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just luck. I don't know. Also, I've been given a suggestion as well to do a 2-tiered or 3 or 4-tiered farm of magical crops, so that it will always end up being loaded, so that all this will be loaded up, so that it will go ahead and grow. So what I'm going to do, guys, is probably go ahead and I may take out this one and then put it on top of the next one here, or more likely the case is going to be that I'm going to have 6 farms. And then, if I want any more farms, then I'm going to do another layer on top of that as well. It will be quite spacious, don't worry. I'm not going to just go ahead and do it like 3 and then, I can't jump or anything like that. No, it is going to be quite spacious. That is still not yielding any kind of return for, for me in terms of livestock. So maybe that's something else I have to have a look at. Also, I need to have a look at this little system here, because at the moment it's not getting fed by the rotten flesh. which I need to get sorted out as well. Because very, very soon, guys, I'm on peaceful at the moment, but I have been testing this out, and it's been doing very well for me, actually. Ooh, experience. I never actually knew that I would get experience from that somehow, but somehow I have. I've been getting quite a few. You know, I turned it on because I went and fixed it, guys. That's why this little ladder is here. I went in there. I cut out the third layer so that I still get the little endermen to spawn. The ender tots or whatever they're called. And the ender tots fall down. They don't teleport out like what the big endermen do, the proper endermen. So I went and put a half stone slab along the whole roof so that it's only 2.5 tall, which stops endermen from spawning. It doesn't stop me from getting ender pearls. So as you can see, I've got 45 ender pearls in there. That's a pretty good amount, actually. It's a pretty good amount. So, you know, there's nothing to worry about just there. I'm probably also going to want to set up maybe an elevator system up there. I also want to set up some way of automating this this mob farm, because if I leave it off peaceful, you know, if I leave it on hard mode, what happens is, you know, I get a constant stream of things, and that's good. That is good, guys. However, I'm going to want some way of turning this off, of manually allowing things to spawn. So at some stage, I'm going to want to try and figure out some way of being able to sort that out. Because as you can see, I've got loads of stuff. I also got loads of spoils bags, in which case I want to show you this chest. Now, the spoils bags were, you know, I opened them, and, you know, the most notable items that I got from there, I took out. So as you can see, guys, we've got an emerald, I've got 2 safari nets in here, some redstone, tier, we've got some nether quartz as well, which is fantastic, we've got some nether wart, ender lily seeds, which is awesome, and we've got this floppy disk gold ringer by nitrogen fingers, apparently for computer craft. We've got 4 division sigils. There's another safari net there actually as well. We've got some miniature red hearts. We've also got a stencil from open blocks. We've got a yeti wrench, or I like to call it a yeti wrench. Staff of travelling, which is fantastic, which you can also charge up with redstone flux, as you can see there. We've got some electrical steel and so on and so forth. We've got some name tags there as well. So those are the most notable things that I got from inside the things. We've got loads of buckets of force as well, which is... man, I'm probably going to use that more when I've got my animals going, but I had to use some buckets, so I just shoved the force on this side here. But as you can see, death points absolutely everywhere. So there you go. That's what I've been doing in between, you know, in the middle of this episode. I've been sorting those bits and bobs out. Like I said, guys, in between episodes, I want to be able to fix and sort out some of the stuff. I also want to get enough stuff to make this alloy smelter, but that's going to take a while for me to actually get hold of. Which comes to my next point. Now, I love playing this map, and unfortunately, as of late, I'm literally recording episode 11 on the day that the episode 11 is meant to go out, especially this recording here. So I'm really not sure on whether or not I can keep up with the fact that I would love this series to be every day, but I'm really not sure that I can keep up to that. So it may end up being once every other day. I know some people have been asking me, where's the SimCity? You know, where's the Banished? Where's this? Where's that? And to be honest, guys, I simply haven't had the time. I simply haven't had the time to keep up with those series because I've been busy with this series in particular. And that's not a bad thing. You know, these other series, they're still there. You know, they still will happen. However, I'm having so much fun doing this, I see no reason to do the other series at the moment. So I do apologise for some of the people who are waiting for those particular episodes and so on and so forth. But I'm enjoying this series too much to leave it, to give it up. I have an idea for something else that I want to do also. Mainly, my channel has been built around Minecraft, so people are more likely to want to see Minecraft than any other thing. But it's, you know, I do like doing other things as well, and the SimCity and stuff like that I was doing, and Banished and so on and so forth. Hopefully they will still be there, and they still will carry on. But I'm having so much fun doing this at the moment. I really see no need to do the other ones, especially because I haven't had the time to do any of the other ones. So there's that to think about as well, guys. But episode 11 is going to be going out on the same day that I'm finishing recording episode 11. So by all means, as always, guys, if you've got any suggestions on what you would like to see, do put them in the comments. I do read my comments, and you know, I would love to get this automated as well. You know, get it full of water all the time. But again, I need reservoirs to be able to do that. Again, another thing that I want adding into that. In fact, let's go ahead and add in some bone meal. just before this episode ends, I want to go in and add some bone meal so that you guys can see whether or not it has an immediate effect on what's happening. Let's just put that away as well. I've been making weak essence because remember I need a full stack of this weak essence to be able to make some iron seeds. And once I can make some iron seeds, guys, oh man, it's going to be great. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Now I'm going to want to take something out of here. That's probably that. Put that in there. I've got so much earth essence, it's actually getting silly now. Bone meal then. Did I? I don't have any in there. They're literally all in my barrel now. 3 of them will do quite nicely. You know, somebody was saying about using a grinder to grind up the bone meal, but I've got that many bones that I really don't need to grind them up anymore. I've got 3 bones basically. There's not a problem with that, and I need to load the sprinkler up with this. Aha! So there is an interface within this this sprinkler. No idea how this actually works though, but we shall see. I really don't know if it's going to give much of a boost to this because it's not actually using it at the moment. I don't know, guys. Maybe it's got like a cycle of when it takes it in, or still on 9 bone meal, not using any more. I don't know, guys. You know what? It's come to the end of this episode anyway, guys. I don't know whether or not I'm going to be doing much in between episodes because there's some things that I would like to do on camera. However, you know, sorting this out, this area here with the crucible, this can be done a hell of a lot better, and I'm certainly going to go ahead and do it a hell of a lot better because at the moment I like this system. It definitely works. However, it can work a lot better, and I want it to work a lot better, and I want to create much more lava than what you're seeing here. I want to create it faster. I want to have more of it because you know, for what I've got coming up in the future, this is going to be key to how to create the lava that I'm going to go ahead and do. So I'm going to want more of this stuff, which means more materials, which means it might take a little while for me to get that stuff together. So anyway, guys, I think we've come to the end of the episode now. So again, any suggestions, any at all, guys, don't forget to put them in the comment section below. And I will see you guys next time. Until then, I've been the Tough Man as always. Stay safe.